Man, writing songs is one of the most beautiful things ever. When you can see someone's face drop when they like what you've done, it makes you go like, oh no, man. Like,
yeah,
this is bigger than me. It's better than what I thought it was gonna be. It's big.
I can only imagine it.
You know?
Well, I occasionally do pieces to camera, and my fiance just goes, God, that was amazing. Like, that's how I get that feeling. Like, I see you after the break, and just people just tingle, you know?
Your fiance?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Thanks for having us over to the house.
Thank you
How are you?
for being here. Wonderful.
Are you?
Had a bit of a mishap.
You're doing a gig for us tomorrow, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you get through it?
It's rock and roll. You gotta power through. You gotta power through
Yes.
it. I want to show off the delicious food that we're gonna devour. These are chicken meatballs.
Can I help you in any way?
You want to drop a few balls in?
It's not the first time he's been asked that. Is sure?
Did I really?
Thank you so much for the kind invitation. I didn't realise I had to put my car keys in a bowl at this house, but thank you.
We would be
It's great
honored
to
if
hang
you
out.
would drop your balls in our sauce. Should we go downstairs and pick out a wine?
Is wine a big thing in your world?
Oh, yes.
Nathan? Oh, it is?
Oh, yes.
What is the most amount of money you've ever spent on a single bottle of wine?
Oh, my God. Probably 10,000 euros.
Really?
Yeah, one night me and Caleb got drunk and stupid and went to a dinner and decided to order a bottle of wine from each of our birth years, including our 40-year-old security guard. So that kind of crushed us on the old on the price range. But, you know, it's great to get up the next morning and have such an expensive piss.
I would be bottling it up.
You admire it. You're just like, yes.
Say when.
When? Pour it, let it breathe, drink it. That's all you do.
Was there like a key moment when you thought, do you know what, this being in a band stuff, it's working out okay?
Definitely one of the moments we were on stage and there was some magazine that had like a cutout of your favorite celebrity for Valentine's Day, like your heartthrob, whatever. It was a random list of people, but I just happened to be one of them. And we walked on stage in London, and as soon as we walked out, the whole crowd pulled up by our face. So the whole crowd was me. And I remember the guys looking at me like, you dick. Being a frontman is crazy. I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
How long till the noodles are done, you think? There's a trick with Italian noodles. If they stick, they're good to go or they're not.
You have very high ceilings, I'm just going to warn you, but like, health and safety here. Whoa. Oh, they're good.
Dinner's ready.
Oh, they're real good.
So they're good to go.
And
the best part, midnight snack. But our old house, that one stayed forever, huh?
Did you have one up there for just years?
Until we moved out.
Jeez.
You had a piece of pasta stuck to your ceiling in your kitchen until you moved out?
Sweet memory. How many do you want?
Like two. I'll have a couple. Two's good with me. Do you get to see the boys often?
I try to, whenever I can, you know.
Español Hardship, they're a good band, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. They're my favorite band.
Yeah. Aww.
sure we'll play one that we've never played before from the new record. Before this last tour, we had them print off every song that we have.
You're 69 now, right?
Yes,
Including the
69.
69.
Which I think is a great number to end at. Like just
Tony there.
going out with an upside down bang.
And playing new songs live is what it's all about. Like, we are the most impatient band, so that's why we've already started playing some of the new songs live.
We always kind of had the 10% rule when we toured with really big bands. Like,
What's
if we can
the
get 10% of this crowd to come watch our next show in this town, then we're golden.
And you've, of course, toured with U2.
Yeah, that was like the first tour that we did that kind of showed us how big it can actually be. We had some good rock and roll times, and luckily for us, we were kind of chasing Pearl Jam around, you know, on tour as well. So
Okay.
we'd get to do the trilogy every now and then, and
Kings of Leon,
break the
Pearl
bar.
Jam, and U2.
Yeah, we'd break the bars.
Tell me an anecdote. Tell me a story. Who broke who smashed, who went to bed first, who was always up last?
I'd say Eddie and Bono can definitely, they're the last ones up. Them two and Caleb. It must be a lead singer thing. I mean, they could hang. And I mean, I'd be sitting there trying my hardest, like, and no one wants to admit, be like the first one to like puss out and like.
Is there an ego thing
So it would
amongst
be
the
like,
bands?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and pray to God y'all are so drunk you don't realize that I have went to bed.
Is this place of significance?
It is. This place is actually, you can see our name on there. It's really tiny.
Where?
I have to find it.
I can see Johnny Cash, I see the Ramones.
Talking Heads, like everyone's been here.
Wow, the Chili Peppers are on there.
Chris Christopherson, top left.
Wow,
George Jones, top right.
incredible.
Fuck off, like
You
that.
just do not see all those names together.
Here we are, right above the Black. God Almighty. Really?
They're in good company.
They had
and
to
you're
write
in
us
good
that
company.
little.
Have you had people claiming that they're related to you since you've enjoyed success?
We do have people come out of the woodworks that never gave a shit about us, and we don't give a shit about them. But now that things are going on, they're like, man, you don't remember me? I had a guy come to me the other day and said, man, I used to play with you at Mazio's Pizza. I was like, yeah? He said, yeah, you were 3 years old. I was like, how the fuck would I remember that?
What, and then hoping to strike up a friendship, then hopefully to soak on the teeth
not
of
only
success?
that, it was like, he was my best friend, he thought. And it's like, man, you're a psycho.